active.
Hi guys, Blake here. Today we're going to do a tutorial on stealth bombing and more specifically launching bombs. The reason we're focusing on bombs is because they function in a very different way to pretty much every other weapon system in EVE. What we're going to do in a minute, we're going to go into wormhole space, we're going to find a target that won't shoot back, an asteroid, some station, something that can throw a bomb anyway. And then after that we're going to go into nullsec and we'll do some live demonstrations throwing bombs at Pandemic Horde. So like I said, the bomb launcher functions in quite a unique way. What's going to happen is you're going to point your ship at a target, you're not required to lock anything. You release the bomb, it's going to travel for 12 seconds at a range, up to a range of 30k, and then it's going to explode. When it explodes, it's going to explode in a 15 kilometer radius. Now, you will see on your HUD, when you hover over the bomb, a red globe, basically. So you will see where it's going to hit and what it's going to hit. Now, each race has its own stealth bomber. They all get a unique bonus to a certain bomb. So one will get a bonus to thermal, kinetic, etc. Now, it's important that you're all using the same bomb type. So even if you're in different stealth bombers, you need to agree on a bomb type. This is purely because you can blow up each other's bombs. So, for example, the thermal torpedo will have a massive thermal armor resist. This is so you can throw, I believe it's 6, it might be as many as 7 bombs without destroying that bomb. However, if you throw one bomb of a different type into it, it's going to blow the other bombs up. When you blow a bomb up, it doesn't detonate, it's just dead, so you're not going to do any damage to anything around you either. So rather than me just keep talking, we'll get through the wormhole and I will show you what's actually shooting the first bomb. Right, well we found our victim. It's a customs office. First thing you're going to want to do is put your tactical overlay up. This will allow you to see where your bombs are going to land. Now if you look where we've highlighted over the torpedo, it gives you just your standard range. When you highlight over the bomb, it's showing you exactly where it's going to land and its explosion radius. So whatever you want to hit, you put in the centre of that. And anything in that radius will be hit. Like I said, you don't have to lock anything. It's purely coming from the front of your ship to 30 kilometers away. What you'll notice in a minute, if you start moving your ship around, that globe moves as well. So I note there, and it's not going to happen there, it's just the way the camera's angled, but it is possible to be caught up in your own explosion. So the idea is you decloak, launch your bomb, turn the opposite direction or at least to an angle so you don't pass through the blast radius and then warp out. Right, now we're within our target range. All we're going to do is check that we are going to hit it, which we are, 30k away. There's another one of us here as well, so I'm just waiting for the call to deploy the bombs. Once the order's given, all we're going to do is drop our cloak, fire, and watch the fireworks. Again, if this was an actual combat situation, you would want to decloak, fire, and then be getting away as quick as possible. No point sitting around. The reload time's far too long. You're never going to throw more than one bomb. And these ships are 100% glass cannons. When you're ready to go, just click approach. It's the easiest way to align to the target. Drop your cloak and off you go. All you have to do now is wait for the boom. And there we go. Right, and on to some real life examples. A group of us are now going to use a needlejack filament and we're going off into null. Now I've included this one to just show you these bombs aren't actually invulnerable. They do show up as a separate entity. What's going to happen here is a few of us are going to deploy missiles, and what you'll see is one of the enemies are using what's called defender missiles. So if you watch closely in a second, you'll see a missile actually come out of one of the little frigates and take out one of the bombs. So that bomb is completely nullified now. And all I managed to hit was a cargo container. Killed it though. Okay, this is a more interesting one. We've come across guys all just hanging around the gate. I'm assuming it's another gate camp. But this time we've got cruiser-sized ships along with some smaller ones. One thing to remember: these bombs act in exactly the same way as the missiles do. So they've got a signature radius. So the bigger the ship, the more damage you apply to it, basically. So once again, we're going to move into position. We're going to drop our cloak straight away. Find something to walk to, move away. This isn't done perfectly, by the way. You should have already had somewhere to align to get out. But our bombs go off. And this time we do far more damage. This one we actually score a kill. I managed to take out a Vedmak. And if you look now, this Vedmak kill was worth about a quarter of 250 million-ish, well, 251. This next one has just been included purely because we came across it in nullsec. I don't imagine a world where I ever get a video out of it, so I just wanted to show it off, really. I think it's cool. I don't spend too much time in nullsec, so I don't get to see stuff like this. But I think it's quite cool to see people put things like that in there. Don't remember what it's called. Some form of outpost. Don't think it serves a purpose other than it's decorative, but I really liked it. I thought it was cool. Now, this last one was kind of interesting. What's happened is we've jumped through the gate. People had a gate camp set up there, but the bubble was just slightly off the gate, so we managed to get through okay. But one of our fleet that was lagging a touch behind got caught in it after we adjusted it. But then what's happened is other people have come in. They've all started fighting, so it was an opportunity too good to pass up, to be quite honest with you. Basically, we just got into position and then decided to throw our bombs. Any minute now, we'll see the results. Now, while we're waiting, just to go through the key points once more, make sure when you warp out, first of all, you don't pass through explosion radius and you have somewhere lined up. You want to get out as quick as you can. I haven't discussed fitting yet, purely because everyone's got their own opinion, and I don't. People will talk about tanking it, trying to improve damage, things like that. My honest opinion is you're better just going for a line time. You just want to get out as quickly as you possibly can. Stabs are potentially an option, but I think when you're throwing at groups, odds are you're going to have more than 1 or 2 scrams on you, so obviously that's down to the person, but that's my take on it. Stealth bombs are great fun, let's put it that way. You can spend a lot of time messing about, particularly in nullsec where you can't take normal ships. If you're careful with the fit, you can get it very, very cheap. The Vedmak alone we killed was worth more than our fleet. And as you'll see in a second, we're about to add another kill to it.
It's aligned to the gate. I'll follow you to it. Right, are you ready then? You aligned? Yeah? 3, 2, 1. Uncloak. Bomb away. Go. And I'm away. Lots of hits. Look at those hits rolling in.
As you can see, this kill cost me my life and my pod, but whether it's worth it or not, you guys will have to decide. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you liked it, please like it. Another video that might be worth checking out is biggest with small ships. I'll link that in the... Well, it'll be somewhere on the screen anyway. Other than that, thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care.